Hi friends, welcome to C# tutorial. This is Prabha. In this session, we will cover the part of DDL classifications, how to create a table and alter table, drop table. So the structure, how we can create manually and by using query. Okay, so this is part 1, the classification we explained, and part 2, how to create a DB and alter DB, modify DB, that is we explained. Now we can go for the part 3. In this part 3, how we can create a table and modify the table, and the column how to we can modify, and data type, and like a drop table, truncate table. So this concept we can see. Okay, so for time being, okay, we need to use the time so that save the time. So that's why we am already prepared that query. So now we can enter into the SSMS Visual Studio, sorry, SQL Server Management Studio. So now already we created the DB. Okay, so we don't have any table now. Just I'm refreshing now, so we don't have any table. Okay, now how we can create the manually table? Okay, right click, new table, create table, and we can go to create any name like a student name. Okay, like this you can give, and data type is a student name. Obviously we will use the like a string only. So varchar 50 is NML, more than 50 we won't be a name. Okay, so that's why it's, if it is null means nullable also you can like null name also will accept, but we should keep like this, not null. Okay, name should be something. Okay, so like this. And now if I'm going to create any student and like a class, like this, and class, and this also varchar. Okay, and the same as we can create. Okay, now I'm going to save. It will ask the table name. Just I mentioned student. Okay, student, like that I'm creating. Now I'm click OK. So what will happen, the data type, the table is created. Okay, so now if I'm going to refresh, so the student name table created. Now if you go to see the table structure, you can see the stable structure. It is created student name and class name. Okay, so like this it's created. If you can type any character, it will create the character. Okay, so data is entering added. Okay, so now like this you can able to create manually. Suppose I need to delete the columns. Okay, suppose I need to modify the column, suppose additional column, like that. Okay, how can we do? So now I am going to design. Here I need to modify like a email, like that I'm adding. It is also varchar, like that we can use. Okay, suppose I'm adding the student ID, like this I'm adding student ID, like this I'm adding. Now ID should be integer, so that's why I make it as a int. Okay, ID should be not nullable. Okay, so email should be nullable, that is doesn't matter. Okay, so some people, some student may contain ID, some student may not be a ID, email ID. So like this. Now I'm going to save it. Okay, so it will ask a save file clause. Okay, so now what you have to do, go to options. Here it is showing some reason preventing the save changes. That's why now we're clicking OK. Now if I'm going to save, it will save. Now what we can do? Okay, so what happened now? I'm trying to save. Okay, so it is asking like okay, 10 minutes. Okay, fine. So now what you have to do, it's asking to null. So control S. Now it is saved. Okay, now if I'm going to close this again and try to re-execute this student data. So what we can do, just going to 20 rows. Now you can see 4 columns it will come. So manually I added. Okay, fine, but I need to uh, like uh, uh, like uh, this is nullable, so nullable, so nullable means we can create any nullable. So if we need to add some like this, it will also it allow. Okay, so which is not nullable, that we need to manually compulsory we have to type a character. Okay, not nullables we no need to type. So now it is accepting. Okay, it's going for the next one. So like this you can do. So like this we can modify, and if you want to change the design like a name and alter name, column name like that. So now I'm student name I'm making as a name like this. So this is fine. Now if I'm going to save, it will save. Okay, so again it is saved. Now I'm going to reopen it. You can see it will open. It is renamed. Okay, see, now it is changed to a name. So like this we can modify. So this is manual type. Okay, now I'm going to close this. Okay, this is not required. What I have to do, I have to using query. How we can do? Okay, delete this. Okay, now I don't want this, so delete this. Okay, fine. So first what we have to do, I'm going to create the table by using the query. So already I prepared the query. Okay, how to create, how to alter like this. Okay, so now I have student ID, name and age. Okay, now I'm going to create the table. Which database I'm pointing, SQL tutorial I'm pointing. So obviously it will create under to this table in this database. Okay, so now I'm going to execute this. Okay, now it is gets successfully completed. Now I'm going to refresh. Okay, just disconnecting and connecting. Okay, okay, now it is connected. Okay, now you can see the database will contain the table. Okay, so whatever we created. Okay, this is the student. Okay, student we created. Now again what I will do, I am trying to alter the table. Now you can see going to edit rows here. So student ID, student name, age. So three column created as per the student ID, name and age. Okay, three column created. Now I am going to create a email, alter the table. So additional column I'm trying to add. Okay, now I'm going to execute. You can see I'm expanding here. Only the column available, three column before, now it is four column. Now what I will do, just I'm going to close this. Now I'm going to extract here. Now you can see four columns it is came. Okay, so like that we can modify. So fine. Now what I'm thinking, the name I have like this. Okay, like a name, the character data type is 50, but I need to expand the data type like a 100. Okay, so how we can do, you can see here also data type is 50 name. Okay, but I need to expand. So now alter the table name, alter column name. Okay, which column you have to alter, and then which data type that we need to mention, and how much, like that. Alter table name. This table name we have to alter, like a alter column. New column means we will add the column, or we need to modify means alter the column. So alter the column. And now what is the data type? So just I'm going to run this. Okay, okay, now it is, I'm trying to refresh. You can see column expanding. Now it is changing to the 100. Okay, fine. Now I have to drop that column. We have extra like a new column I we added email. Okay, so now I'm trying to drop this. Alter table name, drop column name. Just I'm going to drop the column. Okay, so we must declare which table we have to modify, and what action I have to take. Those we need to mention. Once if you mention, now I'm going to execute and refresh. Now you can see that column it is not available here. Okay, now one more thing. Suppose this column name I changed, and that column data type I changed. Okay, a new column also I added, but now I'm trying to change the table name. How it is possible? Now we have the some procedure. Okay, SP rename. So this SP rename I am not created this one. So this is system default system, it's giving provide here. So if you go here, system programmability, in the programmability we have the store procedure. In the store procedure, if you expand this system store procedure, in the system store procedure, it will contain like a SP rename. Okay, alphabetical order, it would be a rename. Okay, Q or rename. Okay, so here you can see rename. Okay, this is the store procedure. So this store procedure only contain the how to change what table change or that column name changes, what we have to do, those it will mention. Okay, by using this store procedure. Okay, so if I'm going to modify, the store procedure will open. So here name of the name, the system name, and where what is the data type, and care what is the object, so like that it will be, and the procedure it is contained here in the down. Okay, so like this you can see it will be default store procedure in the system store procedure. Okay, now I'm using the store procedure and changing the table name. Now as of now we have the store procedure, sorry, as of now we have the table name student. Okay, this student I'm changing as a student details. Okay, just I'm going to execute this query. Now you can see it is changed. Now I'm going to run it. Okay, so now I'm repress. Okay, I'll reconnect. Okay, the structure change, right? So that's why just reconnect it. Now I'm going to expand. Now SQL tutorial table, you can see this is changed as a student details. Okay, so like this change it, but our remaining column will be the same only. Okay, so all will be same. Now suppose the student name here, name, the column name is name for the student, but I am trying to change as a student name. What that is column, so I mentioned column. Now I am going to run this query. You can see. Okay, so it is changed now. Okay, student dot okay, so we have changed the name, so that's why this is giving the error. Okay, now incorrect table name, so I have to change this table name correctly. Okay, now change. Now I'm going to execute this. Now it is successfully done. Now I'm going to refresh. Now you can see the database, expand, and SQL tutorial, and table, and students. Now you can see the student name is changed as a student name. Okay, now I expand this with row. You can see the student ID and student name, age, like that it is coming. Okay, so okay, now I am going to run like a truncate table. Truncate table means truncate table, drop table, we have two things here. Okay, what is the truncate, what is the drop table? Drop table will delete entire table. Truncate means whatever the data we are containing in this table, those data will remove. Like just I'm mentioning some ID. Okay, and the student name, some student name, and age is something like I mentioned something, and email something. Okay, so like this. What is that? Age int. Okay, age int only, and name marker ID. Oh, okay, ID is correct only. Okay, sorry, we deleted the email, so that's why. Oh, do one thing, I'll close this. Okay, so we have three only, so here we can add. Okay, student ID and student name, and age is 12 something. Okay, now we have the three column only, so that's why. Before I mentioned four column, that is wrong, right? We deleted this structure, that's why. So now we have the one record. Again I try to add one more record, like any some dummy data. Okay, so like this. So this is where if I'm trying to run truncate. Okay, truncate. Now I'm trying to run, what it is happening, just to see. Student does not exist. Yeah, we changed that name, right? Table name. So just copy and paste it here. Now I'm going to run this query. Okay, now you can see command completed successfully. Now I'm going to here, we have the data here. Okay, now I'm going to refresh. So what will happen, just I'm going to expand this. Sorry, I'm closing first. I'm going to expand this. You can see we don't have any data. So trunk, the structure is there, the table column it is not deleting. Okay, but the structure is there, but inside the data it is deleting. So delete means sorry, truncate means the inside the table structure, whatever the data we have, that will delete all the records, not one by one all the records it will delete. Okay, so finally we have the one query drop table. So drop table means what will happen if I'm going to run this, it will delete the entire table. Okay, sorry, this is renaming the table. Just copy this and I'm pasting here. Now this is a table name I'm trying to delete. Okay, execute. So it's successfully. Now I'm going to refresh. This table will not appear here. Okay, so just disconnect and reconnect. Now I'm connecting. You can see, expand this, and the SQL tutorial and table you cannot see here. Okay, so like this it will come. So thank you guys. Next we can see whatever the detailed topic we have, so one by one we can cover, and DML also partially I'll cover in this section sequentially. Okay, thank you guys.